pray that all is well, that everybody's having a great day. I hope that you are at peace, that you are so thankful and so grateful. But I was just sitting here and I was reflecting on the goodness, the grace, and the mercy of the Most High. And I heard a testimony, and it just made me reflect back on my testimony. I had been married for almost 6 years, and I have no children. At the time, I had no children. And I got married in 2006, and then I became pregnant in 2007. I didn't know it. And I just remember trying to work with the doctor and, you know, having all kinds of issues with the doctor. And her telling me what I needed to do. She told me to take a birth control pill at the time instead of coming in. And so I did what she said because she was my OBGYN. And everything went wrong. And I just remember blacking out at work. And the ambulance being called, and then the next thing I knew, I was at the hospital. My tube had ruptured. I was pregnant in my tube, didn't know I was pregnant, and the birth control pill just it almost killed me. And so I was just sitting there and I was just thinking, you know, of how good the Most High is and how gracious He is and how love and kindness surpasses my understanding. And then some people will look at that and they'll be like, you call that love? You call Him mercy? You call Him grace? Yes, I do. I do. And just because you don't believe, or just because something may have happened that you don't agree with, or that you feel like He should have intervened in, or maybe something's going on right now and you just feel like He's not doing anything about it. You've been praying and praying and praying and nothing's happening. But see, I know too much about Him. And I'll never doubt Him. And I know that every day is not easy. He didn't tell us it would be. He never ever said that in His word, that it was going to be easy. He said that trials and tribulations will come to make us strong. I have people come on my page all the time and say things like, where was He when I was getting molested? Where was He when my mom and dad divorced? Where was He when somebody died? Where was He? Where was He? Where was He? He was there all the time, waiting patiently for your mom, for your dad to call on Him, to cry out to Him, to watch you, to keep you closer, to not let everybody keep you, not let everybody be around you. See, that doesn't work on me. With people saying, where was He? Because I was molested. My mom died when I was 5 and my dad did not take care of us. We were thrust into the hands of a grandmother who had 4 other children. And she had to take on 2 more mouths on a little bit of money. And it was a hard life, but it could have been worse. It could have been worse because so many others had it worse. So, see, I know. But I'm not bold enough to question Him and say, where were you? He was there all the time. And when I cried out with my whole heart, and when faith activated and I believed, He showed up. He still shows up all the time. And you think about all of those times when you were doing things and there was this little voice saying, don't do that. Stop. Don't go that way. Don't listen to that. Don't look at that. Don't touch that. Don't be with this person. Don't be with that person. You didn't listen. Just like the person that touched you or hurt you or left you, they didn't listen, just like you didn't. Just like I haven't always listened. He was there. He's there to anyone who will call on him and believe. He's there. See, I know. Because after I had that miscarriage in 2007, I lost my fallopian tube. I lost my ovary. I had fibroids on the one tube that I had. I had fibroids on my uterus. My reproductive system was destroyed. But he was there. Because 7 years later, when they said I couldn't have a baby, or they didn't know, they couldn't help me, they didn't care, the prophesied one came forth. And Jeremiah was born in 2014. See, I know too much about him. Nobody can make me doubt him. You have to believe. When everyone else fails you, when everything looks like it's crumbling around you, you have to have faith. You got to stand on it. You got to believe. And you cannot give up. Because he was there. He is there. To all who call on him. To all who cry out to him and believe. He's going to be there for you. But if you stop believing, you won't receive. I hope this testimony helps somebody. I hope it blesses you, and I hope it gives you hope. And I'm so thankful for each and every one of you that have subscribed to this channel. I just want to encourage you, just like you've encouraged me, to keep pushing, keep posting, keep believing. Be yourself. Love one another. Support one another. Sprinkle kindness. Flex on all these demons. And continue to let your light shine. Thank you. And I love you. Bye-bye.